Hey Migis, let's make this concave, some call it cone sleeve, structured cone sleeve. Shall we begin? First of all, you mark out the size of the sleeve you want to make, the length and the width, depending on how you want it, depending on the size you want. Now, I'm assuming this tutorial is for those who already know how to sew, okay? And if you don't know how to sew, you can still learn. Now, go ahead and simply just cut out the normal sleeve pattern, all right, before we begin. So what I'm doing is determining the middle point of the width and the length, the top of the sleeve, so as to, join the curves together. The center line will be needed for the structured sleeve. Now I'm going to use the ruler, the curve ruler, to go up with 5 centimeter. Using your ruler is good. You're going to mark 5 centimeter on both sides, the left and the right. You turn to the other side, you mark out the same thing, and then you take it down a bit by 5 centimeter or so. You take the other one down a bit. Let me state that this is a paper, not an actual pattern paper. So when you're doing this on your fabric, ensure that you use the correct measurement. And then you do the same on the other side, the left side. Using exact measurement, the same measurement on both sides. You go ahead and mark that side. Then use your curve ruler to curve in the armhole properly. Curve in the armhole properly. Make it curve and do the same on the other side. You curve it in properly. You go ahead and shade out the parts that is not going to be needed. You shade it out and then begin to cut out the sleeve. Be careful as you're cutting it out, and then you cut out the shaded part. You go ahead and do the same on the other side. It's important to shade out the part you don't need so as to enable you to be careful while cutting. It helps you to determine the parts you need and the parts you don't need. Now that you're done cutting this out, you go ahead and then attach that end to the other end and then stitch it. I'm using sellotape to show you how you're going to sew them together, so the two joints, the 2 points together. And then once you're done with that, you now have your concave or cone or structured cone sleeve. I hope you learned this tutorial. Before I say bye finally, I hope you learned something. And that's it, me guys. See you next time. Bye bye.